Congratulations on the film, guys.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
I watched it today, and as a Brit, it was a great kind of history lesson knowing this guy because obviously I don't know him as well as you guys do over there and everything else.
Because we're
So I just
old.
wondered for you guys, what's the lure of telling someone's kind of true story? What's the lure for you as actors to play real people and kind of take on that
Well, to not make
responsibility?
it just a history lesson, or
Yeah,
hoping it was more than that for you.
much more, much more.
I,
Thanks.
I do think though, as far as it being a political drama, it's a historical biopic. And that's to me what's interesting. I personally love history. I don't think, kids are going to go, I want to see a history lesson, but you learn. But I think the love story is the fun part of the movie and the heart of the film. Obviously, it shows so much about these people and especially Ronald Reagan, what you don't see in public. And that to me, the relationship part of the story is also, I think, what to me makes the movie work and interesting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the love story is at the core of this movie, the relationship that they had. And it's, but to get to your point too, this movie is really about all of us in a way. And that, it's, over there in the UK, be able to see what your world was like back then and what our world can be as well. Reagan and Maggie Thatcher and the Pope and Lech Walesa, they won the Cold War. I grew up at a time when we were getting under our school desk because there was, a nuclear attack was imminent. And it was a scary time to live through, but it was also an incredible time to live through as well. And I think there's lessons in there today, but the movie's about us. It's how great this country used to be and what it still can be.
Yeah. One of the I was going to mention about the love story because you can see it's Reagan, it's all about Reagan, but actually Reagan doesn't work without Nancy,
That's
and
right.
that
There
back
wouldn't
and
have been a
forth is
President
just
Reagan without a Nancy.
No, she was
exactly.
she was the woman behind the man, not that she was the puppet master by any means, which she was misunderstood in at times of being that controlling person. But she wasn't at all. They just had an incredible partnership and she believed in him and she lifted him and she gave him confidence, and that devotion and that love and that support, I just think is really incredible. I think sometimes it can be misinterpreted and make her look like she was called the Dragon Lady sometimes. And it just bothers me so much because, if it was a man who was supporting somebody, he'd be a strategist, and a woman is like a conniving, devious manipulator. And
I was only in the hair salon, but okay.
but I think, their bond and the fact that Nancy was the only person that Reagan really trusted. And I think he needed her to be there for him. And even their son said in the memorial, like, we wouldn't have had a President Reagan if it wasn't for my mom, Nancy. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
And it's a great thing to watch, I think, in the film to see that
Absolutely,
love
yeah. It
story
is a
evolve.
fantastic watch, I have to say. It is a fantastic watch. But I'm going to say you two starred in two of my favorite films when I was growing up, Kindergarten Cop, Innerspace, which I still maintain is a brilliant film. And it
Well,
still has this amazing kind of legacy. Just quickly, just for you guys, just very quickly, the legacy of that. Does that make you feel that these films have endured for 4 decades almost?
It's fun to be part of a movie that still has a following. I don't know if it's a cult following or just it's been popular. It's like you play Kindergarten Cop now and kids still love it, or
Mm.
young people or anybody. It's a family film, and the fact that it did well in the what was it, early 90s, and then now it's still relevant and you can enjoy it. I think that's fantastic, and I'm so proud that I was a part of a movie like that.
I have been in the savannah uh, uh, in Africa, and I've heard, "Hey, Innerspace."
I love
It's
Yeah, I
been
love that film.
everywhere. It's probably the most watched movie that I've ever done.
Yeah, it has one of the
It's
best
great.
drawn
It's fun.
performances I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Absolute
Thank
pleasure. I
you.
You
wish you all
bet.
the
Thank you.
best with
I'm
the film.
so
Thanks
glad
for
you
your time.
enjoyed the movie.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys.
Hey!